chocolate and ice cream, the best recipe you've ever had. Even though there's some raw vegans, I'm not going to mention names, Jillian Berry and Jeanette from Misfit Vegan, who think that cacao may or may not be toxic. So who knows? It might be a neurotoxin. There's theobromine or something like that in here. I don't know. But all I know is it tastes delicious. You don't have to use this. You could use, what's the stuff that tastes like chocolate? Carob?
Carob.
You could use carob powder in lieu of this if you want. But all we're going to need for this is raw cacao powder, soaked dates, which you don't have to soak them, but they're more easily digestible. And we use medjool, 1 banana, some decaffeinated coffee, optional, and then some vanilla and some coconut milk.
No, that's cashew milk.
Cashew milk, my bad. I knew that, but yet I said the wrong thing. All right, so let's get started.
Okay, we'll start with the banana.
And we're going to use the small pitcher for the Vitamix. So this is a much smaller pitcher. Mom bought this a while back and loves it. Uses this one almost primarily. And I can see why. A lot of sauces, dressings, nice cream recipes. They just mix way better in a smaller pitcher. So there we have 1 very ripe banana.
2 tablespoons of this, and I usually do a little bit over.
Heaping?
I like them, no, not heaping exactly, but yeah, that's good.
Rounded up.
Yeah. It's very rich, very chocolatey.
Decadent. It is
it's
so
very,
good.
very good. Very creamy. And my secret ingredient is just like less than a teaspoon of instant coffee. This is decaf because we have people here that are not used to having caffeine. And so it just helps rich it up. It makes it richer and tastier.
Brings
somehow.
out the chocolate in a whole nother dimension.
And we have a half a teaspoon of vanilla.
Half a teaspoon of vanilla extract.
Or
that
a
was more
little
like
over.
3/4. That's okay.
No, there is no mistakes here. So there are no mistakes. Here, take the lid off that and pour it in there.
The whole thing?
Yeah.
How much is it?
It's up to the top of this masking tape.
All right. So that is 1/2 cup, and we're not quite there. I'm gonna say 3/4 of a cup. Don't you think? Yep, that's about 3/4 of a cup. We're right up to the line. If you push that medjool date down, I bet you we'll be there. What do you think? So about 3/4 of a cup, maybe a little bit more of the cashew milk, which this is more like cashew cream. This stuff.
It kind of
thick,
depends
thick,
on how big your banana is and other things too. That I mean, I just try to make enough to fill the container that I have up to the line, the max fill line. That's why I put this piece of masking tape on my Vitamix container, because it's up to the 2-cup line, which is what I need to fill one of these. And no, you don't.
That's silly. This is Mom's apartment. Isn't it beautiful?
It is beautiful. Let's get rid of this. Turn on some lights. Start off slow. And this is like chocolate pudding. It's what it reminds me of. It's very thick and rich. And then we just pour it into the container up to the line. I always try to get out all of it.
Oh, that does look like chocolate pudding. That looks really good.
Yep. It is really good. And if it doesn't quite come up to the line, you can always fill it up with more milk if you want to. I have a little frother that I bought on Amazon for like $8 that I can stick in that cup and mix it up a little bit. if I do that before I freeze it. Okay, that's that one. Where's the line? We're pretty below it, aren't we?
We're very much below it. We probably should have dumped the rest of this milk in. Should I just dump it on top?
Yeah, it just touched the line. Not past the line, though.
So more like a cup, which is what Mom thought initially. So that's right up to the max fill. And now we'll just take that little frother, $8 from Amazon.
Here it is.
It's like take a AA or something.
Whoops. You don't want to do that.
And this will just pull the milk down into the mixed up chocolate pudding.
I don't even have to do that, really. I could have just frozen it like that, but I just like it to look nice on the top.
You want the lid on, or you want to freeze it with no lid?
I want the lid on.
All right.
Just because in my freezer.
You want to label it like you normally do? Or we can tell what that is?
No,
Okay.
Well, maybe. No, I don't know where the marker is.
Okay.
Never mind.
Stick it in the freezer, and we'll see you guys in about 24 hours. Well, it'll be frozen way before then, but we'll be back in about 24 hours to show you the finished results. All right, so now our chocolate is frozen solid. And we've got a nice lump, hump, or bump. So we're going to grab a spoon real quick, and we're going to shave that bump down where it's nice and level. And that'll help from damage your machine. So the blades on that, in theory, could get damaged if it's not level.
It actually, they say it can gouge the side of, if the blade gets off center, it can gouge the side of your container and put plastic in your ice cream, which is not sound very tasty.
No, actually, I heard something the other day where there's is it BPAs that are in plastic?
Yes.
That everyone in the world
Now has
plastic in their system.
I
Kind of like
believe it.
glyphosate, like it's in everything. The only place in the world where there's not glyphosate is in the ice in the Arctic region. I don't know. How do you feel about that?
How do I feel about it?
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. I don't know, it sounds like a conspiracy theory to me. All right, so once we get that shaved down nice and level, we're going to pop it in our Ninja Creami, what's this called? Canister?
Yeah, something.
Something.
Container.
And that just snaps right on there, real easy. You just put it in here like this, turn it counterclockwise. It'll rise up, snap into position. You hit the on button here. You hit light ice cream here, and then do a little dance.
Now this one's going to be crumbly, I'm thinking.
This one's going to be crumbly, you're thinking. Okay. Now we got a little safety lever over here. You got to push that down to release it. Another one here on the lid. Release that. Ooh, that does look a bit crumbly, doesn't it?
Let me see. Yeah. This is not as creamy as it's going to be in a minute. Yeah, we're going to do a respin. Would you like to? I want to know if it needs more sweet. A little bit.
Yeah, it wouldn't hurt.
I think just a little bit of agave nectar kind of is a different kind of sweet, and it sets it off a little bit.
Yeah.
Not much, but
maybe 2 teaspoons, maybe. So we're going to go ahead and respin this one. And that is a setting on there, I believe. Is that correct, Mom?
That is correct.
Okay. That doesn't take nearly as long, but I'm still going to get a little dance in there.
Not want a cone today?
Oh, she'd probably love one.
Okay.
Yeah, let's get Marilyn a cone. That's a good idea. And then Evelyn can just have some bites off of Daddy's. And then, oh, now that looks super creamy. Look at that.
Perfect.
This is so rich and so delicious.
It is.
It's real. It doesn't.
It's my favorite flavor so
It really
far.
does not taste very healthy.
But it is.
And I guess if there's certain ingredients that a lot of folks would consider to be unhealthy. So this isn't something. Maybe you don't want to eat this every single night. We want to put some in the spoon first, or down in there first.
Let's see if this will work. If I can do that with this. No, probably not, huh?
Too big.
I don't know. It's going down in there. Get in there. Yeah, this is a little bit softer than I would have it for this, but yeah, that's good.
Okay. Cool.
I don't mind missing.
All right, here we go. We're gonna go give a taste test to
Should we put the lid on?
my daughters. Sure, doesn't matter.
I do because I can carry it easier. You don't need
Okay.
it. Okay.
It was a hot, hot day today. Oh no, the basil's looking really dry. Gotta get that a drink quick. All right, Marilyn. Ice cream time. You want to try a bite? Come try a bite. Come try a bite. Look. We'll get you a bowl. Here, try a bite first. Try a bite. Okay.
He's like, oh, Marilyn.
She does not want to eat it without a bowl. Look, we got you a bowl.
Chocolate. You said you like chocolate today.
Do you need help?
Yeah.
You got your spoon, Abs?
No. Or I haven't got her one yet. What do you think, Ron? Pretty good?
It's disgusting. It's good.
Good.
Yeah.
Can you taste the banana?
No. It just tastes like chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
It tastes really good.
Really good chocolate. Do you taste the coffee? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You dropped your spoon. There you go. All right, is it good? Try a bite. Is it good? Mmm. Say don't forget to subscribe. Tune back in tomorrow.